Grace Kitchens presents Creative Cooking. In this series, Creative Cooking puts a new spin on how you can use traditional Jamaican foods to make interesting meals. Stay tuned now for your host, Maisie Miller.
Welcome to Creative Cooking. It is my pleasure to have as my special guest, Chef Andre Fowles. Chef, welcome to Creative Cooking.
Thank you for having me.
And we thank you for traveling from all the way out west to be with us on the program.
Sure, my pleasure.
Now, our viewers need to know a little about you.
Originally, I was trained in Kingston at heart. I did my level 1 at Kingston Central Skills, and I did my level 2 at Girlstown Academy. I went to the world-renowned Runaway Bay Heart, where I did my CIA program. Well, I'm still doing my CIA program. This year is my final year doing the Executive Chef program. I'm currently employed at Round Hill Hotel that's just outside of Hanover. I am a chef de partie there, and I've been there just over 2 years.
Okay, beautiful. Now, we have asked you to select a traditional Jamaican food.
Sure.
And we have asked you to prepare it in a very interesting way. Tell us about what you have selected and what you're going to do.
What I created was a roasted sweet potato and pepper shrimp gnocchi, served with Callaloo and Annatto rundown sauce. So we have the sweet potato, which is going to be oiled, just a tad, not much, just to keep the skin nice and firm. And some salt, because cooking is all about flavor, right? You don't want to miss out on any chance to put flavor in the food.
True.
So we have the oven preheated at 425 degrees for just over 1 hour until the flesh is nice and tender.
Okay, good.
All right, so it's 2 techniques for the potatoes. We have that roasting, then we're going to go straight into the Irish potato, which is going to be boiled. Okay. Here we have a skillet on medium heat. We're going to add some butter. Not much, just 2 tablespoons to be exact. So while this is melting, we're going to add to that 1 chopped onion, followed by 2 teaspoons of chopped garlic. And these are basic flavoring components, right? We'll saute that to get the flavors out of the onions and the garlic, develop some real good flavors at the beginning of the cooking. The annatto is actually, it comes in a pod, all right? And this is the product once you crack it open, and it's very versatile. This is used internationally as a basic coloring component. The onions have been sauteed a bit, and the garlic. Get out all those flavors. All right, to that, I'm gonna add the Grace coconut milk. 1 cup of Grace coconut milk. This sauce right here will be split into 2 for the annatto and for the callaloo. Some cream to it to add a bit more richness.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let that come up to a boil and then simmer. This is the finished product when the sweet potato
is baked,
is roasted, and the Irish has bbeen boiled.
Okay.
So to the sweet potato and the Irish potato mix, we're going to add 3 egg yolks. We're going to add the peppered shrimp. We're using poached shrimp. To that, we're going to add Scotch bonnet sauce. So we're going to just toss that together to incorporate it to the mix. Then after that, we start to get our hands in there. A bit of salt first, and a bit of pepper. So that's the basic, salt and pepper. And we can go ahead and add a bit of parsley with some herbs to give it color as well as bit of flour to this to just get it together.
Binding,
exactly, binding agents again. So someone could be doing this. I'm your younger sibling, your daughter, your son, because it's very easy. It's nothing to be frightened about. Basically, you just knead it until it forms a ball. When it's finished, it will look something like this.
Okay.
All right. So you can see it, nice, not sticky.
Very manageable.
Very manageable. Gnocchi are like small dumplings. So we're gonna just roll it like this, like a cylinder shape. Basically, you want like 1 inch to 1.5 inch big.
Okay.
So you just press here, use the base of the knife, flatten that side, cut it.
So when you boil these, they will float, eh?
Yes, they're float, and this takes less than 2 minutes to be cooked.
Okay.
So we have some salty water over here. So basically, we just put this, take our time, put it in there, and look at that. But in no time, these are gonna float up beautifully. All right, so the coconut sauce is coming down now. The rundown is coming down. One sprig at a time. Jamaican flavors again to get it going. All right. And as I said earlier, this will be split in two for the Annatto as well as the Callaloo. So let's get this on. You can go ahead and move this over here. You put that there for me. All right, so we're gonna just split this right now. So, whoa, look at that. Can I get an next spot?
Sure.
Yeah, put it right here. All right. So to this one right here with the thyme,
Yeah.
I'm gonna add the annatto to this one.
Okay.
This one is gonna be strained.
Okay.
So as I said, the seeds, leaves back are really luscious color, as well as a very distinctive flavor. As we know, we need our salt, just a touch, a pinch of pepper, just to highlight the flavors. And to this one now, Callaloo. Can't get any more traditional than Callaloo. All right, we went ahead of time to have the final products ready.
Okay.
And as you can see,
Natural
this
colors.
has been strained, and this is the
Okay.
final product.
Okay.
It's nice and thick, very flavorful, and it's ready to go.
Ready to go.
And this one is the Callaloo.
That you have blended?
Yeah, we just blend it.
Okay, good.
Right, so it's a very different approach to Callaloo. So the annatto sauce that has been strained, it's ready. And look at that, Miss Maisie.
What a beautiful color.
It's amazing. Put that right here, and this is the Callaloo.
It has been blended.
Yes. Right, and we're there. We're almost there. So the gnocchi that has been,
Floating.
yeah, it's been floating for what, 2 minutes now, right?
Yes,
Very easy, very quick. All right, so
Sure,
we'll get our bowls over here, and we could fish them out. All right, we have spoons. So careful, it's very hot. And look at that, Miss Maisie. It puffs up, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right, one whole Scotch bonnet that's been washed. We just want it to steep in the sauce. Don't break it.
No,
'Cause
not
once you
at
break
all.
it, you'll just leak out that deadly spice. All right, so we just want to get that fruitfulness from the Scotch bonnet.
You're melting some
butter.
Yes.
Because it's kind of like a pasta as well, you know. You want to treat it like a pasta as well. So you salt it with a bit of butter and a little herbs.
Flavor comes out
Exactly.
well.
And presentation as well. Some chopped parsley and some very finely chopped tomatoes.
Yeah.
And the sauces are ready. Already. Look at that. All right.
Okay.
We'll just get this in.
So you're tossing them in some butter?
Just gonna toss because it's cooked already.
Right.
Right, so we're just gonna toss it to give it some more flavor. You can see that? Look at that. All right.
Rundown not quite complete without sausage, you know?
So this is already rehydrating.
Yes.
I tend to want to soak my sausage for like a day or two. The longer the better.
Okay.
So we're just gonna fold that in the annatto sauce. And that's it. All right. For the plating, very simple. Start with our Callaloo sauce. Want as much as possible because it's really good. All right. Then our gnocchi that has been flavored with the
Butter and parsley.
butter and the parsley. The next step is the rundown.
Saltfish rundown.
Yeah, this is a creative approach to the rundown.
Okay.
And it's just gonna go right on top, Miss Maisie. You have your roasted sweet potato and pepper shrimp gnocchi with a Callaloo and a rundown sauce.
Chef, this is using a traditional Jamaican food, well, in this case, more than one traditional Jamaican ingredients to create a very creative and different and interesting dish. And that's our program for today. We thank Chef for joining us on the program, and we hope he'll come again.
Traditional Jamaican foods, new ways to prepare them, something different for you to try out and enjoy at home. Hope you enjoyed today's creative cooking and that you'll join us again next Monday morning at 7:35 with a repeat on Sundays at 2:20 p.m. here on TVJ. That's Creative Cooking. Don't miss it.